Hello ma'am, we are from ECE. My topic is solid waste management. We are from art and craft group. We have 3 members, Sandeep, Charan and Akhil Sai. Akhil Sai is me. I will go to my laptop. I will tell you about my solid waste management. Thank you.
So our next topic is solid waste management. Solid waste includes, generally solid waste are the materials which we are throwing from our domestic uses. It includes trash, garbages, metal scraps, etc., which arises from the daily human activities and which is normally discarded as useless or unwanted material. So it is going towards the land pollution in urban as well as industrial areas. There are 3 terms. One is garbage, rubbish and refuse in case of solid waste management. So garbage may refer to any material, any solid waste which may contains organic matter or contains the biodegradable or decomposable materials. And what about rubbish? Rubbish is the material, solid waste material, which may include all the non-biodegradable material or non-compostable materials. So, for example, like wood, rubber, then plastic, then leather, paper, etc. And refuse means, it means all, whatever we have refused to use. So it includes both decomposing as well as not decomposing material. So it will include both of them, like garbage as well as rubbish. So what is solid waste management? It is the management of the daily solid waste discarded from the human beings or anybody who is not using any of these things. And this includes mainly 3 steps. One is collection, second is transportation, and third is disposal. So in terms of collection, first of all, the ways of collections, there are many ways of collecting solid waste. First is the use of large number of dustbins. We must implant a large number of dustbins all across the city. And then there are some of the door-to-door collection facilities are also available. And then finally, there are some rag pickers who generally collects the usable material from the dumping grounds and everywhere. What about transportation? For transportation, we need highly equipped trucks for the transportation. Then there are many workers who work on these things. But it is important for the safety of the workers that they should use the hand gloves as well as the mask, because it is a hazardous way of doing the work. And finally, disposal. There are several ways of disposing this solid waste, and one of them is open dumping. Open dumping means if you find some open place, you can dump it over there. So that is called as the open dumping, which is not really good for the society. Then second comes with the landfill. Landfill are the areas which are given by the government and where all the garbage from the city is dumped across there. So that is landfill. And the third one is the ocean dumping. Ocean dumping means generally we pack the solid waste in a proper way and dump it into the ocean, which is also not good because it affects the aquatic life. There are many more ways of reducing the solid waste. So one of them is incineration. Incineration means we can burn the solid waste and then we can produce energy or heat out of that. But it also produces the carbon dioxide as a pollutant over there. Next is composting. Composting means all the biodegradable materials can be converted into compost, which can be used as a fertilizers in agriculture and anywhere. And the last one is reduction at source. Reduction at source, that means we should reduce the making of solid waste. So it should not be generated.
This is Charan. My topic is about solid waste management. In solid waste management, we have so many types. One type is soil pollution. It means soil waste management. Soil waste management, there are 5 types: refuse, reduce, recycle, repair, recycle. And thank you.
Is 5R of the solid waste management. And these are refuse, reduce, reuse, repair and recycle. So first of all, we need to refuse the usage of non-biodegradable materials. Then if it is necessary, we must reduce the uses. And if And if there is still some uses, then we must go for the reusing same thing again and again. And once it is broken, we can go for the repair, and when it is of no use, then we can go for the recycling. So there are 5 R's of solid waste management. So at the end, role of an individual, that one person, what a one person can do, what can I do for the solid waste management? So there are many more ways. First, go for the more plantation. Secondly, use good quality of fuels for the automobiles. Then reduce the use of automobiles. Minimize the use of pesticides, insecticides or fertilizers in agriculture. Use of water in proper and judicious manner. Then save electricity by using more natural renewable energy. Then use less non-biodegradable material. So these are some of the ways by which we can help in preventing the soil pollution. There are many more ways which we can also include here. So which is our...
Hi ma'am, my name is Sandeep Kumar Reddy. I am from ACE. Our topic is solid soil pollution. Role of an individual in prevention of pollution. Use water in proper and judicious manner. More plantation. Use good quality of fuels in automobiles. We can reduce the use of automobiles. Use less biodegradable materials and save electricity. Thank you ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity.